How you doing all today? Old Goat here, back in the shop working on Old Goat. What we're doing today is I'm going to be changing spark plugs out or not plugs, wires. I'm also going to change out gauges because the gauges I got from Summit Racing that I've had in the car for a while, the water temp. You got to wiggle the frickin' wire, and it's one of those mechanical ones. It's got the, like, I guess there's some type of fluid or whatever, but you got to wiggle the frickin' wire to get it to work. And with, brand new motor and all the other, and then also E85, you got to make sure it's running it at operating temperature before you start beating on it because it doesn't like it. And so anyway, water temp is real important. So I'm changing out the water gauge, and since I could not find a 3-inch gauge that Summit offers, and I'm not going with Summit's crap no more, I decided to go with Autometer, and I ended up finding at Jegs had that. Anyway, let me show you what I'm going to be putting. All right, there are the gauges I'm going to put, and you can see they're only 2 16ths. And they're Autometer. Those are the boxes right there. I already set them up. The water one will be an electric gauge. That way I don't have that. And then the oil is still the mechanical, so it'll have the brass line and running from the engine to inside. So anyway, and that's okay because I want, one, you don't use the piece of shit plastic that comes. I watched a car almost burn to the ground out at the track, out at ORP a couple of years ago because the oil pressure indicating line going to the Dax, be cool, bro, be cool. Water melted and sprayed oil on the engine and caught it on fire. And anyway, it was a mess. So I went home and pulled the plastic line off, put copper or brass lines on it. Anyway, with the ferrules. Also, these are the plug wires. Now, I tried to get the Taylor, what do you call them? The Taylor, what is it? I can't remember what Mark Solons told me to put, or what he had good use with. The problem is, all right, on an old, hang on, I got a little pain in the ass here. Anyway, he likes to be held. Anyway, the boots on a big old FE, the engine, the spark plug wires, you can't use 90 degree, 45 degree, slight angles, okay? But, believe it or not, those, I forgot what the hell they called them. Anyway, they were Taylor wires, and I checked them. They're supposedly some of the best ones. So I'm pretty cool with that. Anyway, I went ahead and went back with these because they had the right boots for it. And had the right boots at the engine for the spark plugs. And it also, my MSD distributor has the HEI style male distributor cap on instead of female. So with that being said, that's the reason why I went with that. But right now, Dax and I will be changing out the plug wires on Old Goat. I've already taken the wire looms off it, and I'm going to clean them up. I'm going to do them one at a time, and they're already cut to fit. And if you notice, see those little white collars? The new plug wires come with that. So you number them. And let me tell you, that pretty damn good because the wires are no kidding. They're hard to determine. And when you pull the distributor cap off, unplug the wires, leave them attached to the loom, set it on the workbench. You go put it back on, put the distributor back on. The wire looms, one side goes to the right side, one side goes to the left side, and then you just look. Plug 1, put it on there. Plug 2, put it on there. Plug 3. Makes it so much easier and so much faster. There's no kidding, marking the plug wires so you don't have to screw with it all the time. Helps out a lot. Mr. Dax, he likes being involved in the center of attention. So, but anyway, I wanted to show you that. I'm gonna go ahead and post this on YouTube and forward it to a couple of friends of mine. And then later on, when I get the thing all done, I'll do another quick video and showing that I'm done with the project for today. And hopefully, now that I'm done with this, the gauges work good, I'll be able to take it out and run it around and get the 500 miles on it, so it's good to go. And then I can, I'm gonna put it away, and I'm gonna get started on the convertible. Convertible's going to be fun. I'm looking at it. It's got I started it the other day, believe it or not, and it started right up a little bit of either because the fuel drained back out of the carburetor. But I got a brand new distributor for it. Hell, I don't know what I have to do with it. I'm going to play with it, see what it is. I'm going to put a different, it's got a small block radiator in it. Probably going to replace the carburetor, put a bigger carburetor on it. And who knows, got a 9-inch? I might put some freaking 350 or 373 gears in it, and it'll be a pretty fast freaking car if everything works out. Change the oil, you know. It was running so terribly bad when I picked it up at that guy's house. The other day when I started, man, it idled and revved up. I'm thinking it was either almost out of gas or he had really bad fuel in it. And if that's true, hell, half the trouble I got will be fixed. But I was looking at the top of the motor, like the PVC system isn't hooked up. You can, you know, and I want to clean it and detail it. Then I want to sand it, get it all nice and smooth, and then cut and buff it, and hopefully bring that paint back to where it's not so orange peeled, and then dry the damn thing and have fun with it. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a cool car. It's a rare car. On 104 of them were built with the 390 and the 4-speed and the convertible GT, and it should be a lot of fun. And clean it up, and might be worth a little more money too. Anyway, I will talk to you soon. Bye.